Hi guys,
Hi, how are ya?
welcome back to another video.
Today we're going to talk about our top pet peeves.
Nobody asked for it, but we are
But here we are.
we are big earth signs, get annoyed very easily, the both of us, so coming up with 5 of these was pretty difficult.
If you're new here, like and subscribe down below. Comment your thoughts on the video.
So yeah, we're just gonna go back and forth. We came up with 5 each. We don't know each other's pet peeves. Hopefully it's
We
not.
do know each other's pet
Well,
peeves, but we don't know which 5 that each of
Yes.
us have chosen.
And I did not pick any of my pet peeves, like my relationship pet peeves, so I hope Tommy didn't, but
We'll see.
guess we'll find out. Do you want to kick it off?
I'll start. I hate... This is probably like one of my worst ones, because I deal with it a lot. I hate when people talk to me when they're brushing their teeth or I'm brushing my teeth.
I'm major guilty of this.
First of all, if I'm brushing my teeth, how am I supposed to respond to you? I can't even tell you, give me a second, because I'm brushing my teeth. Second of all, I can't even hear you over my toothbrush.
I'm big at this. I'm guilty of both. I talk to him while I'm brushing my teeth and vice versa. Oof.
I hate it.
I know.
I'm sorry, but it started when I was a kid. It's not just
I
you.
know. I don't know. I don't know why I do it, honestly.
And I can't hear you if the water's running. Like, just a mess. Just do not talk to me if I'm brushing my teeth.
My first pet peeve is when people don't allow you to have a different opinion. And I'm not even talking when it comes to like politics, coronavirus, anything. I'm talking the most basic opinions on earth. For example, if Tommy was to say, let's get pasta for lunch, let's go to an Italian place and get some pasta. And I would say, no, I don't really like pasta that much. Can we go get burgers? And then Tommy would hit back with how do you not like pasta? Pasta's the greatest ever. You don't like pasta? I do love pasta, but that was just an example. I hate that. The only time it's acceptable to get like that is when talking about any member of One Direction and or Coke or Pepsi. If you like Pepsi over Coke, you're allowed to roast somebody for liking Pepsi over Coke. But anything else, like, shut up. Like, okay, I don't like pasta. Sorry about it.
Dude, you're wearing a Pepsi shirt.
I know. Isn't that hilarious? I said the Pepsi one on purpose.
I feel like an old person for saying this, but I hate when things require an extra password or, like, an extra account to be made. For example...
I was going to say, I need an example.
Yeah. Okay, so for example, if I ordered a phone off of Verizon.com and I click in the Verizon app, track my package, and it redirects me to UPS, and UPS tells me, for more details about your package, sign in or create an account. Absolutely not. I'm already on the Verizon app. Verizon should be able to, or UPS should be able to say, like, import that information over there. I absolutely hate it. Another example, and this one, I don't know if you will agree with it or not, but I'll get, like, an email on, like, to my email, and it'll say, click here to view, like, a special offering, like if it was on my bank or my credit card. And I have to be redirected to view that offering, and then sign in after to view that offering.
Like, sign into, like, Capital One's account?
Yeah, like, I should,
Okay.
Since I'm already in my email, I should automatically be redirected. I'm not saying I should not have to sign in to transfer $1,000. I'm saying I should not have to sign in to view what the whole purpose of the email is.
First one I totally agree with, because a lot of sites do just give you the UPS shipping stuff, like, right away without having to re-sign in or make an account. Banking one, a little bit different. But I respect it. I respect that opinion.
I shouldn't have to sign in for you to tell me what the whole purpose of the email was to tell me.
Okay.
The banking one was a bad example because, of course, I don't want people in my bank account.
But I know
But guess
what
what?
you mean.
I also don't want them in my email. So if they're already in my email, that's a problem.
Okay, that's a good one.
Thank you.
I can't be guilty of that, so I'm just glad it's not about me.
No, it's not about you. I'm just saying it's just...
No, I know.
It doesn't make any sense.
My second pet peeve is when people flip out over airplanes. And I mean, like, if you're, like, in a park or something and the airplane looks a little low, people will, like, freak out and act like it's about to run you the heck over. Like, granted, a plane crash, I'll get there. Because this originally wasn't on my list until last Saturday. Granted, a plane crash might happen, fine, but, like, you can clearly tell if a plane is not about to hit you when it's just, like, landing really low. So we live really close to the Newark airport. So we were driving home. This time it wasn't in a park, but people do this while they're like out in a public place. But we were in the car driving on the highway, the New Jersey Turnpike, and a plane comes landing right next, like we are on the road in airport.
We're on the turnpike.
Right over here, like right next to us. Of course, if the plane is landing, it's gonna fly very low, like next to our car, or above our car. Tommy's driving, and I thought we were gonna get in a car accident because of how much he flipped out about it. I was like, I was scared only because he
It just startled me for a second, and it wasn't like, I was just like, the plane. I was like, the plane. I wasn't driving erratically. I wasn't speeding. It just came out of nowhere.
I just calm down, people.
Okay.
Wait, but this is you're just annoying. Here's a pet peeve of mine. It's an extra added bonus one. You were pointing to yourself, I was only gonna say the people about the park, and then ended that way.
No, the story was fine until you added to it. You were like, oh, I was scared while he was driving.
And then you're shocked.
I just didn't like that you added stuff to it.
That's my number 2.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
This is actually about you too, but not just about you. So today at work, this actually happened at work, but whatever. I hate when somebody's in a bad mood, and it's not your fault they're in a bad mood, but they'll be nasty to you because they're in a bad mood, but then somebody else walks in, and they're chipper as could be.
I don't think I do that.
You'll be in a bad mood, but then you'll get on the phone with your whoever you want to talk to, and everything is fine, and as soon as you hang up, you have an attitude with me. But the reason why this was brought was just because something at work, but I'm not going to go into details. But I'm just saying, if you're in a bad mood, be consistent with what you're in a bad mood about. You can't pick and choose who you're going to be pleasant to and not. Because to me, that just unjustifies that what you're in a bad mood about, if you get to pick and choose. The whole point of being in a bad mood is you're in a bad mood. Because if you can easily flip a switch, and depending on who you're talking to, get out of that bad mood, then you shouldn't be in it in the first place.
All right, my number 3 is when people are trying to be clowns and think they're funny, but they're actually just being rude, disrespectful, and or annoying. Most likely it's all 3 of the above. A great example of this, a lot of Viners, a lot of TikTokers do all this stuff. One guy, I'm sure you saw it going around, he spilled a huge tub of milk on the subway, the New York subway. His name's Joshy. Cannot stand that. I don't understand how people think that's humorous. I don't know how people laugh at that. I really have no explanation other than I hate when people think they're being funny, but they're just being rude. It happened a lot in college too.
There's a lot of people in the classes
the way they just spoke to the professors. I'm you trying to get laughs and reactions. You really think that's okay at the age of 21? Get over yourself.
It's embarrassing, actually.
It really is embarrassing. So that just drives me nuts because I don't know. It just does. Because I'm naturally funny. It just comes easy for me. I don't need to try to be.
If you have to be mean to somebody or disrespectful
to think you're being
or
funny.
Disruptive.
That's not funny. Nobody should think that's funny. And if you think that's funny, you're also one of my pet peeves.
The 3.5 million followers that
Joshy has. Yeah. What the heck?
So my next pet peeve. Sorry.
Again. Wait. Are we on 4 out of 5 for you?
Yeah, this is 4 out of 5.
So 3 of the 5 are going to be about me. Let's hear it.
So I hate when people ask questions that they know the answer to.
I am definitely guilty of this because I got it from my mother.
Yeah, because your mom is guilty of this, but Gina could run over a dog and I wouldn't care. Seriously. But, it's not that I've never been in a situation where your mom did that and it bothered me. I just observed it I know Gina knew the answer to that, not a big deal. But it also stems, again,
Mom,
from my
I know you're watching this.
It stems from my childhood because, the parents would know and, just play games and, act like they didn't know when they knew. You knew. So don't ask questions that you know the answer to. That's it. Another example, I guess, would be they act like they knew the answer when they really didn't know the answer.
Oh, see, I think
for
that's
instance,
worse.
the comment. Remember the comment today on Facebook?
Yeah.
Somebody didn't know what I was talking about. Lauren corrected them. And then she's like, oh, I know. I knew.
No, you
didn't know.
I hate that worse than the other than yours, but that's not mine. My number 4 is just general. Mine are so to the point. You have all these specific examples.
I do.
My number 4 is bandwagoners. I cannot stand a bandwagoner. For example, there's different types of bandwagoners. You have random people that do watch sports, and you know that they like a certain team, but then all of a sudden a random team does well, and they're like, I love the Patriots. That was really big in high school. Like, all of a sudden you like the Patriots. What? Makes no sense. Stick with your team. And those people are always the ones that seem to roast you the most for liking, like, a bad team. Like, they would roast you for liking the Mets or, like, the Giants, but then their team's not doing too hot and they want to change, so I hate that. Second one is nations across the country become bandwagoners as a whole. Exhibit A, the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, a lot of people have been true Philadelphia Eagles fans for years and years and years, but when they just won the Super Bowl, whatever, 2 or 3 years ago, our school erupted with fans of, I don't even know. And I think it's okay. Like, if you are not into sports that much, but you're from Philly and you're like, okay, like, yay, go Eagles, I'm rooting for the Eagles, that's way different than being a bandwagoner. If you were somebody in high school, college, wearing Colts jerseys, Patriots jerseys, Broncos jerseys, and then all of a sudden your team finally wins from your city and you're going out buying a Nick Foles shirt, get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. You're all of a sudden a fan. I hate that. Drives me nuts.
My final biggest pet peeve.
This is your top one out of all 5?
No. The pet peeves were in no particular order.
Mine weren't either.
Because I think if they were, I don't know. I feel like they all bother me the same.
Equally.
But, like, I probably deal with more, like, I deal with select ones more often than not.
Well, yeah, like,
you know
I don't deal
mean?
with the plain one very often, but when it does happen, whew, I get heated.
So, another pet peeve, I guess this is the final one, what we have time for today.
Does it apply to me?
No, this really doesn't apply to you.
3 out of 5 is pretty good. 3 out of 5.
I'm probably going to sleep on the couch tonight. I hate when people, like, will talk about what they do for a living and they just have to throw in that they work full-time.
You tweeted about this
I did
recently.
tweet about it. Let me tell you, working full-time is not a badge of honor. You should be contributing a full-time work week at a minimum to society. Like, it's literally the least thing that you need to do for society, in my opinion. Now,
are you talking, like, after you graduate?
No, I'm just talking about in general. Like, for instance, like, if you have a part-time job and that's all you do and you can support yourself on a part-time job, that's fine. But if you go out of your way to tell somebody, oh, hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I work full-time at X, Y, and Z.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to sit there and say you work full-time. Just say you work wherever you work.
You're not bashing full-timers. You're bashing when they, like, make it apparent to be like, I work full-time. I'm better than you. I work full-time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I would say I just work in marketing. I wouldn't say I work full-time in marketing. No shit, I work full-time in marketing. I hate that. And it really bothered me, too. Like, I don't know how to say this without, I don't know. Like, there was somebody in school that was like, oh, no, like, I'll be working full-time this summer. Okay.
Cool.
You're not the only one. In fact, it'd be more weird if you weren't working full-time. If you want to sit there and say, oh, I work full-time and I have 3 kids, I'll give it to you.
Right.
If you work full-time but your mother-in-law lives with you, okay.
It's like the way people describe it. I know what you mean, though.
Like, to me, especially, like, college kids, because I don't think they really know, like, what's the purpose of you going to school? To get a full-time job.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's mostly people that, like, they just graduate and, like, they think they're big and bad because they have a full-time job.
Like, oh, no, I'll be working full-time this summer.
That's what you went to school for, most likely. Like,
good.
We all
Good
are.
for you. Great. Welcome to the society, and glad you're paying your taxes.
Yeah. No, that does annoy me, because it's like...
And, like, oh, if you're in high school and you work full-time, oh, I think that's illegal, but, like, that's different. And, like, having a job, like, at a different stage of life is different. But if you're, like, fully able to work full-time...
And you're making it known that you work full-time.
I work full-time.
No need to. No need to make it known. I get that.
Okay, just say you work. Nobody gives a shit.
I get that. Okay. My last one is a very specific one. Not really. My last pet peeve... Don't come at me, because I have a lot of friends from New Jersey, and I live in New Jersey. I'm now one of them. I cannot stand New Jersey drivers. And it has nothing to do with the way they drive. I think it's fine that they speed, because we all do. New Jersey seems to think that they are the only ones that speed. A lot of New Jersey drivers will claim that they are, like, the best state of drivers, this, that, but then they're, like, swerving in and out of lanes, not using your turn signal. Like, I'm not even trying to be like, oh, mom. Like, that is not safe. Like, speeding is one thing, but, like, if you really think you're cool because you don't use your turn signal, oh, God, I hate that. And it's not just New Jersey, like it is a lot of other states. Like, see, but this is where the New Jersey thing comes in. So it's not really just New Jersey, but it kind of is, because you have people that are like from New York City. Like New York City drivers are like crazy. Like they speed, they swerve, they don't use their turn signal. But you don't hear New York City drivers saying, we're the best drivers. Oh my God, these other states can't drive. Like, but New Jersey people, like they have,
they're proud of it.
It's like the full-time job. They have to make it known that they are dangerous drivers, that every other state sucks. And it's like,
cool, you have high insurance.
like, yeah, whoop-de-doo, you know how to like almost cause a car accident. Like, I don't understand that. Like, seeing, and now that I'm like here in New Jersey, like obviously way more often, and I'm on the roads more, you like drive with them and like on the roads, and I'm like, you're really not different. Like, I can't tell if you're from New Jersey just by you driving until I see that license plate. Like, but they act like they are like road warriors, and I just can't. I can't deal with it. It annoys the heck out of me. Sorry if you're from New Jersey. And if you're from New Jersey, do not even try to act like you don't do this, because I know that you pretty much all of you do. But that's mine.
Well, it's like the TikTok. Like, it's not cool to be known for something that's
annoying.
Yeah. So moral of the story is, don't talk to me about your full-time job while I'm brushing my teeth.
And moral of my story is, don't drive like a maniac and act like it's cool and brag about it and then flip out over a plane driving over you.
Great. Thank you, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, share with your mom.
Comment down below what your biggest pet peeve is. As like we said, as Earth signs, I'd love to hear what annoys you guys, because 2020 is a really annoying year. So share your thoughts down below. We'd love to hear it.
Take care.
Talk to you in the next one.